Malaysia's Crumbling Frontline, a healthcare system starved of doctors and nurses. Malaysia's public healthcare system is teetering on the edge of collapse, not because of war, disease, or disaster, but from a chronic, man-made shortage of doctors and nurses. While bureaucrats tout improvements in national doctor-to-population ratios, the truth is bleaker. Hospitals are hemorrhaging staff, patients face long delays, and overstretched frontline workers are burning out in silence. As of 2023, Malaysia's ratio stood at 1 doctor for every 412 people, close to the health ministry's target of 1/400. Yet this number conceals the maldistribution crippling the system. Rural communities in Sabah and Sarawak remain critically underserved, while public hospitals groan under the weight of rising caseloads and specialist shortages. There are just 175 oncologists for nearly 50,000 cancer patients, while entire disciplines like cardiothoracic surgery, emergency medicine, and psychiatry remain dangerously understaffed. Public hospitals are losing these specialists to better-paying private hospitals and overseas markets. Meanwhile, newly minted doctors remain stuck in limbo under a demoralizing contract system that offers little security, poor progression, and no guarantee of permanent placement. The nursing crisis is even more severe. In just 3 years, public nurse vacancies tripled from 2,106 in 2020 to nearly 6,900 in 2023. Projections suggest Malaysia could face a 60% nursing shortfall by 2030, meaning more than half the required workforce simply won't exist. The reasons are glaring: pitiful starting salaries, crippling workloads, limited career advancement, and a brutal lack of respect for the profession. Malaysian nurses are streaming out of the country in droves, lured by the promise of higher pay and better working conditions in Singapore, the Gulf, and beyond. The government's response has been reactive, not transformative. While training slots have been expanded and intake increased, this merely patches a leaking pipe. Retirees are being rehired, foreign-trained nurses are being recruited, and public-private partnerships are being promoted as panaceas. But none of this addresses the elephant in the room. The system is broken because it undervalues the very people who keep it running. Malaysia does not have a doctor or nurse shortage because there aren't enough graduates. It has a shortage because it refuses to retain them. Poor wages, exploitative hours, systemic bullying, and a toxic work culture have turned healthcare into a punishment rather than a profession. Unless the government acts decisively to overhaul pay scales, end the failed contract system, provide clear career pathways, and ensure equitable workforce distribution, Malaysia's public health system may reach a point of no return. The next pandemic won't break it. Decades of bureaucratic neglect already have. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope, so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed now seek the skies, and slowly, clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.